I am Will Miller here with Kim Rankin on this Saturday afternoon at Sewell Thomas Stadium, where just ahead of the rain that is on the radar, the Alabama baseball team has defeated the #1 team once again for the second straight weekend. Alabama wins today 10-9 in a back and forth affair. They did not take the series, dropping both yesterday and Friday's doubleheader, but 3-3 in back-to-back weekends against #1. You've got to be feeling pretty good, and this was an SEC baseball game that had a lot of intensity, lead changes, it had everything, but Alabama able to come out on top. Second to last game of the ongoing homestand. Just some really good stuff on the mound from Alton Davis, 3.2 innings and 75 pitches, 5 for 5 day from Cade Snell at the plate today, two-way sensation it seems like if you take his play today into account, and then Bryce Evelyn with the hit to give Alabama the lead that it wouldn't relinquish at the bottom of the order. Lots to like, but Kim, what do you think of this game today and the series as a whole?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Alabama kind of where they're sitting right now and kind of the sum of the kind of slumps and bad games we've seen. I don't think really you could ask for more. Texas A&M is rightfully the #1 team in the country. I think they are a lot better than Arkansas. I think Arkansas's main thing is their pitching. Yeah. Texas A&M can do everything on both sides of the ball extremely well. They are the best team in college baseball right now, no question about it. So to even be in all 3 games, even though you lost 2, you still were in every single game until, it went final yesterday, and then to go back and forth with them today and come out on top is very, very impressive for Alabama. We'll have to see how they fall in the rankings on Monday, because they did go 1-3 on the week with that midweek. But to do that with back-to-back #1 teams, and then you're kind of going into an easier slate here with Ole Miss, Mississippi State, LSU, and Auburn.
Well, what's not easier when you're talking about back-to-back #1s, right?
Very true, but I think they're in a really good spot. Although they didn't get the series win, but very, very impressive for Alabama. Matt Gusetti, who hasn't really been that great offensively this year, I think he went 5 for 5 yesterday, and then hit
4 for 5
yesterday, and then hit his first 2 home runs of the season, which were 2 grand slams, 1 yesterday, 1 today. So very impressive from him. The pitching is still kind of hit or miss. I know we had Greg Ferrone, who had a couple good outings. Tyler Fay looked really rough in his outing yesterday, but came back in today and did good. Zane Adams, kind of in the middle after, you can't really do too much better than he did last week. No. Kind of in the middle there, got pulled, and then Alton Davis had a stellar closing today. And, obviously we gotta wait and see what's happening with Ben Hess. He got injured in game 2 yesterday when he took a pitch to right around the ankle area, did some warm-up pitches.
Right there on his plant leg.
Right there, he was landing kind of funny, and you just kind of knew they were going to pull him. Rob Vaughn did not have an update on him as of last night, so we'll have to see what happens with him and see how this pitching rotation might change. But like I said, I think that's to play the best team in college baseball to end like that and at least fight them. I think that shows a lot for this Alabama team, and I think they're in a good spot to kind of end the season strong.
Yeah, bottom line, this team fought really hard. They did, and it was a tough day yesterday, and not a lot went their way from injuries. Like I said, everything in today's game really had everything. Yesterday's game kind of had everything too in terms of things that didn't go Alabama's way, but a great way to rebound. Homestands over on Tuesday with a game against Samford, and that was an 11-10 game last time over in Homewood, so maybe something to watch for there. And this team definitely doesn't hope for a midweek slide. All things considered, rankings are conference notwithstanding, but we'll see what happens. For now, I'm Will Miller here with Kim Rankin. Thank you so much for watching Instant Analysis.